All right, traders, we're back. This time we got the gold, our weekly update on the gold. And we're very excited with the situation here. As you know, we're holding a bearish position and a bearish conviction for quite some time. In fact, ever since price sliced that 1583 for the first time, that was a big move and was a big, a big turnaround we had here, indicating a full-fledged downside reversal. Well, at the first few days, that's exactly what happened. Price went down. It went down well for a few days, but then it came back up. And for like more than a week, right? Probably like 10 days or so, we were watching the gold pulling back pretty much everything it did so far. And we went from having a bit of a profit here to basically going back to the break-even point. Having said that, it's not completely disappointing because of what happened here a couple of days ago. We actually feel very optimistic about the gold. We feel that we're back in business, so to speak. For a number of days, we were quite concerned about that move, but obviously we felt that 1583 could do the job again. The job of pushing back against price, because we knew that's a powerful resistance level. And you can see what happened. In fact, let me zoom in. It's quite interesting, guys. What we had here was a classic, seems to be, potentially speaking, could be an exhaustion gap. We've had a move, it was upside move, lasted for like 10 days or so, and then we had that gap. You see that upside gap straight to that 1583 level, resistance level, spiked it, and couldn't break through, turned around, closed that gap. And right now it's back on the downside. Well, it's going to be interesting to follow up on this one, no doubt. We think, the gold is back in business in terms of our bearish position here. Our first target here, which is going to be the profit-taking spot, the first profit-taking spot for us, was and still is 1530. Obviously, we've missed that level last time by 5 points. The lowest low was 1535. Hopefully this time we'll catch that. It's also going to be a test level. If price could break through, we might actually engage with a bigger position going towards 1471, because that's really the primary target. It's not the final destination though. We think price could go all the way to 1434. All right, and then find some really serious, support around that area, 1434 and 1418. That's the area we think is going to be able to reach eventually, but we'll see. Obviously the gold is doing pretty well in the last few months, so the trend is definitely up. In this case, we feel that we're not even talking about a downside trend. We're just talking about kind of a consolidation phase, right? Kind of a trading range, pretty wide one. We had the first downside move followed by an upside move. We think price could come back to pretty much the same area it came from, and vice versa. Back and forth on a pretty large scale here, basically across all of the daily chart, which is it's a wide consolidation, no doubt. Let's see if it holds any water. We'll definitely come back next week to follow up on this one, and we'll keep you posted. All right, guys, stop loss level still the same, 1615. That's about it for today. Forex market analytics. We'll be back tomorrow. Bye bye.